Welcome to another episode of 116. This week we're talking sports, tourism, food security, and we also have a fun and interesting question of the week for you. So spend the next few minutes with me as I bring you up to speed with all that happened in the THA this past week.
One.
6. Beautiful island.
Do you remember Peter Smith, the brave soul who fell victim to a shark attack in Tobago earlier this year? Well, we caught up with him at World Travel Market, London, UK, and he sang high praises to Tobago for the care and hospitality he received during his stay earlier this year. Take a look.
I was swimming in the sea, and very rarely, exceptionally, I was attacked by a shark. I got quickly taken to the hospital in Tobago. I have to thank all of the doctors and the nurses in the Tobago hospital who really saved my life. I'd also have to thank all of the people, because the people were really kind to my family whilst they were there. I couldn't do anything, but they looked after my family really, really well. I then, after I left Tobago, was flown to Miami and spent 5 further weeks in hospital in Miami. So I have to thank all of the people of Tobago. They couldn't have taken any better care of me and my family. And I have to say, I really do like Tobago. Despite what happened, I thought it was a beautiful place with really nice people.
The Tobago House of Assembly has plans to cut its recurrent expenditure budget and relocate those funds to developmental projects. This is just one of the many decisions taken at the recent Executive Council retreat in Castara.
We have just concluded 2 very successful, engaging and fulfilling days of discussions, presentations and conversations on the priorities of the Assembly. We look at 44 priority projects as well as the ongoing projects. We also looked at the global picture of the Tobago House of Assembly, seeing that we requested about $3.9 billion and disaggregated that would be about $2.8 billion for recurrent expenditure, $1 billion for development program, $91.9 million for URP, and about $43 million for CPEP. And basically, we have received in Tobago about 20% of our development program as well as European CPEP funding. And on the recurrent side, we received about somewhere around 85%. And with that being said, we decided we're going to maximize the value of these limited financial resources, come together and have discussions on how best we can maximize these resources using strategic selectivity, as the Chief Secretary did indicate.
As Tourism Month continues, staff of the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation congregated at the Good News SDA Church in Scarborough for their Thanksgiving service. Have a look. The Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport appointed members to the Lalland Gordon Sport Development Fund Committee. Now, this Sport Development Fund is for sports personnel and athletes seeking development. Bishop's High School emerged winners of the Elite 8 Secondary School Netball Championships held in Trinidad against El Dorado East Secondary. This is Bishop's High School's 3rd consecutive win in the Under-20 division, as they won in 2022 and 2023. The Isle of Tobago sign will be relocated to a more accessible and safer location as part of the Scarborough Beautification Project. The Beautification Project also includes aesthetic enhancements to the Calypso Rose Boulevard. The Esplanade administration said the move addresses safety concerns as the sign's previous location posed threats due to vehicular traffic. The Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development continued its World Food Day seminar series with a seminar on the lionfish, catering to many persons interested in making this fish a more sustainable part of Tobago.
Well, one of my fondest childhood memory is representing Tobago Primary School at Primary School Championship in Trinidad. I could remember it was so exciting being there, getting to represent Tobago, bonding with the other schoolmates. We went to Pointe-à-Pierre and just the ambience, everything about it was so exciting. So I could never ever forget my first track and field meet at Pointe-à-Pierre Field.
Me and my friends used to pelt down Jep Ness. And we used to try to run to try to see who wouldn't get sting. Sometimes we'd get sting. Yeah, and also, you know what I don't see no more, like we used to kick real bottle, play football, because we didn't really have football back then. So basically we used to put like stone and thing in bottle and play football with that and all kind of play cricket with that. So much things we used to do that, you know, that we don't do today as well. We don't see young children today doing as much. But yeah, those are some of my childhood memories that I was fond of.
I can remember that like yesterday. Right, so my fondest childhood memory was, you know, having like a family night. Every Saturday we have a family night where we go out, we choose movies, come back home, have a little popcorn, and it was like every week, you know, and that bonding time with family, it was just special. So that is my childhood memory.
And that's where we end this week's episode of 116. It's always a pleasure bringing you up to speed with everything happening in the Tobago House of Assembly. If you're not following us on our social media platforms, do so now so you never miss anything that we share. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, and I'll see you in our next episode.
One. 6. Beautiful island.